Welcome everybody to your favorite segment, the update video.
You know, the only one we post on schedule.
Now this update has some pretty important information and requires viewer input, so please watch all the way through.
We're basically for our schedule. Yeah, that's your update. Between everyone being too busy with college, moving away for college, and just general work, we haven't been able to schedule a good time to get together pretty much at all. I'm busy 7 days a week.
I was busy with a job all September, and then had a big video shoot project during the end of September until November. So that's why we've only had a handful of uploads within that time.
After the Digimon World 4 finale, our schedule basically just went down the pooper, and we have lots of videos in the editing process, so we're kind of in a backlog basically.
Once the busy season is over, then we can hopefully promise a somewhat reliable schedule. Chances are once we're able to have 8 or so ready for upload, we'll set them to go public weekly.
Yeah, so while those take time to upload, we can have more edited, and then this will increase the lifespan of our next wave of videos. So hang in there, guys.
Now we're going to change things up a little with this next announcement, which is part of the last one. So we want to give you guys a say in what we upload next. In our backlog, we have a variety of series ready for editing. So we're going to list off all the potential series there are for editing, and whichever game has the most votes will be uploaded next, as well as have general upload priority with our schedule keys.
You may vote on as many series as you like. However, please rate the importance of each series from number 1 as your most important and the rest in descending order, so that way we can get a general idea of what you guys want. The fewer series you vote for, the more powerful your votes will be, so make your voice heard.
If only one person comments, then they will have full say on what we upload. And if you watch this a while after we upload, you can still vote for priority. Anyway, onward with the series we have. Firstly, we have about 5 episodes of Digimon All-Star Rumble. This time we play as Shoutmon as the main character. We then have the final Rumble Arena 2 episode in terms of story, is actually partially in the editing phase already. Digimon Rumble Arena 2 Falling Off Edge compilation. It's exactly as it sounds. Digimon Rumble Arena 2 podcast. Yes, it's also exactly how it sounds. We have a podcast while playing Rumble Arena 2. We talk about our recently watched anime while doing poorly at fighting, since I get distracted by trying to think about what I talk about. Digimon Cyber Sleuth, we have 3 sessions of, including 1 episode, which is a grinding podcast thing. Each session varies from 2 to 8 episodes. Digimon World 4 post-game Digivolution quests. Digimon World 4 grinding episode 2. J-Star's Victory vs. Plus. Now this may or may not have to be recorded because we did a bit of split screen, but the split screen is terrible and difficult to see what is going on. Mercenaries 2, we have a few episodes worth of footage. It has some issues like audio sync, so as long as it isn't partially corrupt, we are good to go. Morrowind episode 2. Yes, Shaylee and I have managed to record the next entry in our yearly series of Morrowind. Nightbear, we have recorded an episode or 2 on, and it is potentially partially corrupt, but otherwise we are good to go. Persona 4 Arena Yosuke's goddamn men. Persona 4 Arena Yosuke's story. We might have to scrap it because of how long and boring the dialogue scenes are, but unless we are able to make it watchable with our new editing style, then I don't know. Persona 4 Episode 1. Yes, we have finally recorded the first episode of Persona 4, and man do I remember it being a golden episode like the anime itself.
Golden!
The capture card for the PSV is not working at the moment, but luckily we got a first episode before that happened. It potentially has delay in the video that could be irreparable, but hopefully it works out because it was so good. Pitfall, I'm guessing we do not need to re-record this series, but we have already re-recorded it the first couple episodes due to technical errors and stuff. We are 80% through the game with our recording, which is 8 hours of raw footage, so 24 episodes worth of it so far, pretty much. So we already have 1 episode out, but we are redoing it. To Love or Darkness Battle Ecstasy Episode 2. We have somehow gotten a second episode of this recorded. It may or may not need to be re-recorded though, but otherwise that's another episode. A surprisingly decent amount of views too. Yu-Gi-Oh! Decade Duels Episode 2. Shaylee and I recorded another episode of Decade Duels story. And finally, Yu-Gi-Oh! Millennium Duels. Battle Pack Episode 1. Like the real Battle Packs, we play some digital sealed play. Chances are we would do a second Decade Duels before Millennium since it's more dated, but if you guys want it, we'll do Millennium Duels before. So make sure to vote. You have nothing to lose and say as many series as you want. Just make sure to order them from the most to least important, which episodes you want to see. And you know what, if there's any series you want to see us play, even if we don't have it, give us the suggestions and perhaps we can do more episodes on it, or we'll consider picking it up if we don't have it available. We'll respond to you in the comments, so feel free to discuss it with us. Now, who wants to do social medias?
The next update will be on social medias. We have 3 links to our Facebook, Twitter, and Ask FM pages. Like, they existed before, but you didn't know about them because we never actually shouted them out in the videos, but they were actually in the descriptions. If we get like a substantial amount of followers, we'll probably use them more often, but basically right now we don't have a lot of interaction with our social media, so it'll take a while for us to reply. So it doesn't warrant us using the social medias if other people don't. There are going to be links in the description as well as the channel banner. Yeah, check them out if you have time.
Along with our new series, we have started recording a Dungeons & Dragons campaign. So the first episode is finished recording, but we're not really happy with how it turned out. And because of the whole scheduling thing, we're not even sure who can still make it to our D&D sessions. So we're probably just going to restart the whole thing and hope it works out better than the last time.
So that's our current status with D&D. Now our next update is about Digimon's story Cyber Sleuth. Now the game is pretty long and there's plenty of dialogue, but because of that we will be adjusting the style of editing for future episodes, which will sacrifice viewing 100% of the story over the gameplay. Because I'm sure unless you are completely absorbed into the story, you won't find it very entertaining having walls of text read each episode. So for now we will be editing a good chunk of the dialogue out until we get up to battles and tips and tricks and all that stuff. But I'm sure if you wanted every single detail of the story, you would have gotten the game yourself. The next announcement is rather brief and simple, and not going... Oh my god! This next announcement is rather brief and simple, and not going to be put into action for a long time probably, but for those of you who really enjoyed our live-action Yu-Gi-Oh duels. Lately we have much better equipment available to us, and hopefully we will be able to get back into making some of those duels at higher production quality. If you have any desire to see more of these, just let us know in the comments. A return of the duels I will hopefully say is going to be a really special one that is shot better than any duel will ever produce. That will be a reward for the long wait.
Now, in the time that Oritaku has been inactive and unable to record, Evan has decided to use the potential recording time for his own channel. His channel is up and running as of now, and he's only got 1 video up so far, but his channel will focus on anime-based content and mostly anime reviews for the time being. He'll have more videos later, and of course these will take more time in planning, since he's only really started to make his formatting. He'll need to write up scripts as well. So if we have these uploadless times on YouTube, he's going to try and make his own content during the other time.
Yeah, so if you like anime, check it out if you do, or check it out if you don't. More views.
Anyways, as well, Jacob's been re-uploading videos on his channel. He started doing a couple of Let's Plays that I've been checking out. He's like my hero! And he's got some really pretty interesting ones. He's doing Marduk Chapter 3, which is a continuation of some of his earlier series, as well as he's doing Yoshi's Island.
He might actually upload more to his channel than this channel, so if you want more bang for your subscription, then consider subscribing to TheCrifix, with his ambitious upload schedule of 4 times a week, he said.
Yes.
Once again, links are in the description of Oritaku's homepage channels tab. And with that, we will end this update. Thank you to everyone who has been hanging in there and waiting for more Oritaku content.
Once again, we will state that Oritaku will not die, it just simply takes forever to do shit. Remember to cast your vote for which of the videos you want to see next. And until next time, we're far and beyond.
FDDNM?
And if we beat you in a duel, we'll steal your souls. See you all in the next video.
Go downhill, but we do have lots of videos in the store for editing. So
You
we
sound like you're reading a script.
I am reading a script.
Hey, I'm recording right now, so shut up.
Sorry, we're gonna have sex in the background while you record.
Okay. I hear myself. Shut up. I am recording, you 2 sluts. 1 or 2 of. Oh, god damn it. It's your fault, Glenn.
My beauty is distracting.
Yeah, I can't look away from him. You enjoying those cummies, Glenn?
Yeah.
Cummies! I'm still recording, Glenn. Get the f*** off me. This isn't the final episode of Digimon World 4. You don't get to rape us.